Take this with a super grain of salt. According to them, breaking. Sources tell us that EA is planning to announce a new Fight Night game this year.
5 or more subs to the chat. That makes me
Boxers like Jaron Ennis and Raymond Ford are already on board. And shout out to JK Kings with the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you. We starting off good. I really hope this is true. I'm a big Fight Night fan. For those of you unaware, I used to play. I was ranked. What weight class was it? It was either middle or heavyweight. No, it was either middle or welterweight. One of the weight classes. I was ranked in the top 100 in Fight Night Champion at one point. Like, that was one game I was super sweaty at. I used to play this game until my fucking thumbs would bruise. I would get like calluses on my thumbs from playing it so much because I was flicking that stick so goddamn hard. You said, really? Yeah, I mean, Fight Night Champion came out when I was in high school, so I had more free time. Yo, shout out to Milkman Brand with the sub. I was always playing Fight Night. Yeah, so like I was back in high school when this shit came out, so I played the fuck out of it. I had more free time. Would I be on it as much nowadays? No, but I think I could whoop most people's asses. I'm not gonna lie, like I think Flock is the first person I ever met where they said they were good at Fight Night and he actually beat me, and even still was a good match. You said, I remember when you called G4 with the Fight Night call outs. Oh yeah, like Joe, when I was working at G4, Joe said he was good at Fight Night. Like, Fight Night is one of those games.
I can now ditch the janky plane I built.
Yo, shout out to Swift Daddy with the sub. Appreciate it. Fight Night is one of those games. It's like Smash Bros. Like, everybody thinks they're good at it for some reason. I don't know why. But like most people you know that you'll meet from who play Fight Night, they'll be like, yeah, I'm real good at that shit. I was like, so then when I was working at G4, one of the producers, Joe, he said he was good at it. And I said, bet, let's play on stream. I knocked that nigga out like in the first round.
You can only
Yo, shout out to Dell with the sub. Appreciate it. He said, damn, how old are you when you were playing it? I don't know. When did it come out?
The Bat always have both titties out. They just donated 1 sub, so only 1 boob should come out. Have some class, bitch. My man Sonic is watching.
2010? How was it? I'll take that back. I wasn't in high school. I was 19, so I had just graduated. I still had more free time. It might have been Fight Night 4 I was playing in high school. When did that come out? Because I played them all. Yeah, that's the one I was playing in high school. That's the one I played. Well, I played them both a lot. I played both of them a lot. I love the story in Champion. But yeah, I was pretty good at this game. Would I be as good now? No, because it's been a long time since the last one. But I'd still be pretty decent. I'm confident I could beat most people in this game. And it's funny knocking people the fuck out. So I hope this is actually true. I'm not going to lie. I'm not really in tune besides like the big mainstream boxers like Gervonta Davis and Tyson Fury and shit like that, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know who's the hot up and coming boxers anymore. So like I couldn't even say who I would want on the roster other than some legends. But to be honest, I don't even care who's on the roster as long as the game is fun. Because a matter of fact, let's talk about another time I was right. Niggas was hating on me. What was that shit? What was that shitty ass boxing game called? Undisputed Uninstalled. Hold on, there we go. I remember when it was Knockout Kings. Yeah, the original shit. All right, y'all remember this game? Undisputed. It was supposed to be the next big boxing game. Everybody said it was gonna be fire. I played that shit. The frame rate was fucking skipping. It took forever. You couldn't knock nobody out. It's a boxing game. The graphics weren't the best. The camera wasn't the best. Like, the game was just not good. And I remember when this shit first came out and I uninstalled it, niggas like, oh, you're hating, something's wrong with your computer, you're just not good at the game. Nobody plays this game anymore. Nobody. It was almost like I was right. You said they've gotten better. Too late. What I just put a video out today. Talking about game demos, and one of the things that I mentioned in it was about how consumers have more options than ever. Meaning, yeah, it was acting like it's the next big thing. Meaning you need to get it right out of the gate. If you don't, people are gonna move on because there's new games every goddamn day. You said it's an early release. I'm gonna be honest, if they should have got it right out the gate. It's too late, because if this rumor's true, the game's dead. It's dead. The only reason Undisputed even had a chance at even getting some success is because people want Fight Night. It may have not been the most popular game ever, but the people who play this game love the fuck out of it. You don't think the people who play Undisputed are not gonna switch up and go play Fight Night Round 6 or Champion 2 or whatever the fuck it's called? Nah, they killed their own hype. Like, quit defending this shit. It just wasn't good. I'm not even saying it was terrible. It just wasn't good. but I hope this is true. But take it with a grain of salt, because like I said, I've never heard of this account. I remember when you had an open discussion there, Ethos spazzed out on EA possibly putting microtransactions in a Fight Night release. I mean, it's EA. They probably will get some new boxing gloves or some shit like that. Yeah, I'm in college and my homies and I still be playing Fight Night on the Game Pass. Yeah, it's a good way to settle the score. If you got beef, like just hop on the sticks and Fight Night and throw some hands. So we'll keep an eye on this. I don't know what the sources are. Is this a responsible? We at Combat Sports Esports Media do not engagement bait or farm impression. Every scoop is 1000% legit. That being said, here's more confirmation on a Fight Night reboot, as Ray Ford, boxer mentioned earlier, confirms that it's true. What? Breaking sources tell us that EA is planning. Oh, he posted it. Interesting. I mean, this doesn't confirm it, but the fact that they name dropped him and then he posted it, like, that is kind of dropping a hint. Maybe it is true. I just finished your I'm Just Saying video. I must say it was a great video. I appreciate it, Humble. I appreciate it. That humbles me. Obviously cannot reveal the source, but here's Raymond Ford himself confirming the reports. Like, this doesn't confirm it, but it does add merit to it, I guess you can say. Seeing is believing for me, because we've been waiting for a Fight Night for a long time. But like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Gingivitis, what does that have to do with anything? I'm not gonna lie. If Fight Night comes out in 2024 or 2025, that shit might be the biggest Fight Night ever, because in this content creator space, niggas got beef, hop on the sticks. What? Get knocked out in front of an audience? What? NCAA and Fight Night, EA trying to gain some momentum. They trying to get back. They trying to get back right. Fuck it. While we at it, EA might as well bring back that studio EA big. Let's get the street games going. FIFA, NBA, NFL. Come on. Christian BBL's grind my gear. I feel that. Shout out to the Christian BBL. So we gonna see. We'll keep an eye on that. That's insane. I had no idea it was on Game Pass. Yeah, you can play it right now. It's free on Game Pass. That's how I still play it. Even though I have the disc, but I'm not gonna whip out my Xbox 360. But if I ever wanted to play it, yeah, just download it on your Xbox. And it still has online. In nerd news, one event goer claims saying people who play Yu-Gi-Oh stink is prejudice. So I don't know, for those of you unaware, the pro Yu-Gi-Oh scene is notorious for being stinky. And now people are saying that's prejudice. They're being oppressed. As reported by Comic Book, it started when one Japanese player who attended the event tweeted about his experience interacting with a woman who was also there to compete. According to a machine translation, she had revealed it was her first time there, but left soon after, prompting the player to wonder if it was because she had lost. Turns out that that wasn't the case. The woman in question came to Twitter to reveal that her leaving had nothing to do with losing or her interaction with other players. Obviously, it actually was her interaction with other players. But because of how bad the stench was inside of the card shop. I left halfway through because I couldn't stand the smell, she tweeted. It's not like I lost or was sad. Bit awkward when someone responded to her to tell her how funny they thought it was. She replied saying it smelled so bad it was no laughing matter. When another user said, no wonder the number of female duelists aren't increasing, she replied with, there are some stinky female duelists, but the men are in their own class. The stench claims made their way back to the original tweeter, who was quick to hop on the defensive. I think I'm okay because I take a bath every day, he tweeted. Yeah, all right, bro. It smells crazy in there. I've heard this plenty of times. Like a lot of different nerd events. I think it's time to have like I feel like people aren't ready for an actual hard conversation about like, there's a reason why certain nerd jokes are still a thing, and it's because a lot of people don't wash their ass. I mean, Twitch streamers are like that too. They don't wash their ass. These events stink. Like, why are y'all getting offended and then making quotes talking about, oh, it's oppressing us? You're oppressing me by not using deodorant. And you know what's crazy? It takes more time to conduct an interview and give a statement to a website than it does to wash your ass. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. For real, I went to my local Comic-Con and it stank. Yeah, every time I've ever been to, what was it? Whether it was... Okay, so the first few E3s we went to, it wasn't that bad because... there were some German people, but for the most part, it wasn't that bad because it was journalists there. But when they opened the E3 up to the public, it was bad. It stunk because it was everyday people there. PAX stank because it was everyday people there. Like, I've experienced this firsthand. Like, I remember it was one E3 we went to, and there was some game developer that we had met there. We were supposed to interview him. This man picked his nose. He like turned to the side and he picked his nose, and then he tried to shake one of our hands. But one of us in the group saw him pick his nose and he was like, bro, don't shake his hand. Don't shake his fucking hand. They be on this, like, motherfuckers is nasty. Motherfuckers is nasty. And stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, that's why COVID was a thing. That's why the Black Plague was a thing. You said, what? Yes. It's time to have a conversation. Y'all getting into whole Twitter debates. If it don't apply, let it fly, by the way. But motherfuckers getting into whole Twitter debates. If you don't want to go to the store all the time, do what I do. Get a Costco membership. Get a Costco member. You know one of the benefits of buying in bulk? You don't have to constantly go to the store, especially if you cook. Now, if you're a fat ass who constantly orders Uber Eats and DoorDash, I can't speak for you. But one of the benefits of going to Costco, Sam's Club, BJ's, they don't just have food there. I buy soap there. Well, body wash specifically. I buy body wash. I get like a big 4-pack of that shit for like $20. Last me months. So you don't have to constantly go to the goddamn store when you're running out of bottles and shit like that. I get my deodorant. I get my deodorant out of Costco, my toothpaste, because everything is sold in bulk. So you come to my house, you open a drawer, it's an abundance of cleaning products, bruh. And you know the crazy part is, I remember when me and my girl first started dating, that was one of the first things she noticed when the first time she came over my house. She was like, your house is really clean. She's like, you got a lot of products in here. I had some products she had never seen before. She was like, what bitch taught you this? I'm like, chill. Fucking chill. I can't have a good, face washing routine. You fucking hater. You said use that Irish Spring. Nah, not Irish Spring. I mean, Irish Spring dries your skin out. That shit is nah. Yeah, like my mother taught me. What the fuck? Goddamn, we got the good products, the Korean face cleansers and shit. So take care of yourself, man. There are benefits to it. And it's funny too, because this chick said she didn't want to go to the event because niggas stink. If you want more girls to show up, smell better. Careful, she might be watching. It should be all right. But yeah, it's real shit. So I just said that, man. Like, look, at what point are we gonna have some accountability in the gaming community? And once again, if it don't apply, let it fly. But niggas stink, and niggas need to stop acting like it, bro. What is this? What did you link? Sauce. Ubisoft teases new blockchain game at Paris Blockchain Week. Oh my god. Take a sip of water for this headache. AAA game studio Ubisoft is edging. Whoa. Ubisoft's edging. Whoa. Ubisoft is edging closer to releasing its first blockchain-based game after releasing the first gameplay trailer for Champion Tactics Grimoria during Paris Blockchain Week. The tactical PvP RPG lead developers gave Cointelepath an exclusive playthrough at the conference. The RPG allows players to craft blockchain-based figurines with unique features and characteristics that can be combined into a team of 3 for turn-based games. Champion Tactics. It's a tactical play to win, create unique champions, assemble your team, become a worldwide legend. The game certainly has the polish and feel of a Ubisoft title with high-end graphics and animations adding to the depth of gameplay. Players will need to learn what's the benefit of it being on the... Can somebody explain this to me? And this is somebody who has money in crypto. I understand crypto. I don't understand... And I understand NFTs. I don't understand blockchain games. Like, what makes it a blockchain game? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Here's the tweet. Oh, shit. Good luck. Like, what's the benefit of it being on the blockchain? Just, like, saying words, I feel like. I'm about to ask fucking Claude in a second. The characters will be basically one-of-one NFTs. Okay, so the characters you play with in the game are NFTs that are supposed to in turn have value. They're basically digital art that you own. This is stupid. This shit's gonna flop. And the reason is that means that, like, if your character you create is an NFT, the value is going to be predicated on whether or not the game is popular and people care. And I'm going to take a wild guess and say this game's going to fail, because what did we say at the beginning of the stream? New games are dropping every day. There's more choices for consumers than ever. You think the average person gives a fuck about a blockchain game? This game could get blocked. Bro, can we let NFTs die? I thought they were dead. Who the fuck is talking about NFTs anymore? Shout out to Cinnabon with the sub. So it's a turn-based RPG. Wow. Can we get a more in-depth explanation? Let me see. The aggressive approach to nickel and dime consumers is it's crazy. Act as if you are an expert in the crypto space. What is a blockchain video game, and how does it benefit the consumer? Explain this to me as if I were a 5th grader. NFT's not going away. They just have a bad rep. I don't know. I don't see nobody talking about this shit. Let me explain. Blockchain video games.
Thanks for the resub. You've got one.
Yo, shout out to Axios with the sub. Appreciate it.
Loyal as Amy's dumbass.
You know how in regular video games, all the game items and characters in progress are controlled by the game's company? Well, in blockchain games, these things are tracked on a special digital ledger called a blockchain, right? A blockchain is like a really big public notebook, and everyone can see and no one person owns. It keeps a record of all the transactions, so an NFT. This has some cool benefits. First, since you truly own the items recorded on the blockchain, you can trade them with other players. Do you really own it? It's digital. Yo, shout out to BioGreen with the sub. Second, blockchain games continue even if the game company goes away because the game would exist on the shared blockchain. Lastly, blockchain games often have ways for players to earn cryptocurrency or digital items. Unless it's Bitcoin, I don't give a fuck, bruh. Don't nobody want 0.00000000001% of fucking raccoon coin. So in summary, blockchain games give players true ownership over game items. I think that all the other bottles, someone make it accessible to you. The only way I can see this blockchain stuff like really popping off in terms of games, it has to be a game like not like this. This is too simple. It's got to be like a true AAA experience, like a Ghost of Tsushima, Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty type shit, where it's like, oh, I gotta get that game. Oh, and I feel like a better selling point, if I could talk to marketing teams, is if the blockchain was a bonus. It feels like there's too much focus on the blockchain instead of making a good game. The game should be fun before anything else. And this game doesn't look particularly fun, so why would I give a fuck that it's on the blockchain? It looks like a generic turn-based RPG. I can go play Baldur's Gate 3. So like if you really want people to adopt this, make a better product. Blockchain games don't really work yet because the blockchains are too slow. But you just said NFTs aren't going anywhere. You just contradicted yourself. You said the blockchain don't even work. Which one is it, Crypto Kenzie? Which one is it? You invested in Raccoon Coin, Crypto Kenzie? Oh, 100% all blockchain games are garbage. Yeah. I remember I ragged on one on stream a few months ago. It was like some rabbits with a gun or whatever. And they kept trying to tweet me too. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Blockchain rabbit game. I don't know what it was. It was like some shooter game, but they will get faster with the internet. I don't know what it was. It was like some third-person shooter game with rabbits, like hip-hop rabbits. That shit looked hella racist. I remember that. Yeah, they were actually tweeting at me. He was like, "Oh, you're wrong about our game." I'm not wrong about it. It looks like it sucks. They left a comment on the video too. Like, it looks like it fucking sucks. You ain't getting no promo over here, nigga. Like, bro, I just want to have fun when I hop on the game. That's what I'm saying. Like, think about it from this is another issue. Think about it. Like, oh, wait, I got to make sure my digital wallet is up to, I got to update my digital wallet before I hop on this game. Like, what are you talking about? Look at my YouTube crypto culture. I know what I'm saying. I believe it. You got crypto in your damn name. I believe you. I just don't personally care about that shit outside of Bitcoin and basically the big three: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and what, like maybe Litecoin or some shit like that. I don't really care about this shit. Other news we got for you. The Waffle House was finally added to Tekken. Not Tekken 8, but Tekken Roblox. You guys want to check it out? There you go. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty impressive. They actually got the animations down. Roblox is goated. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Roblox has gotten a lot better. Yeah, Pet Hooligan. That's the name of that dumbass game. It's funny. The reviews came out for that shit and it was dog shit. Everybody was dunking on it. I'm like, the eye test could tell you that game was ass. Get out my comment section and go make a better game. Quit getting butthurt because people are, like I said, if you want people to adopt games on the blockchain, you need to focus on making a good game first and then implement the blockchain technology into it later. But it seems like they're too focused on trying to scam people instead of making a good game. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. I have a clip from that stream. Like, this man doing combos and shit. This shit got online? I bet you this more balanced than Tekken 8. So yeah, they added it to the Waffle House. What's the name of the server for this joint? Is it just like Tekken on Roblox? I wonder if we can play it. Now these animations are crazy. The camera changes. Yeah, like it's actually impressive. Blockchains are not fast enough yet for a good game. Give it 5 years for the first solid game. The only issue with that crypto, I think, is will people care in 5 years? And I'm not talking about you, not like you, because you're a crypto enthusiast. When I say people, I'm talking about the everyday man. I don't know. The verdict's out on that one, because I feel like personally, people already don't care. Like if crypto was gonna pop, it would have popped during peak COVID before the shot came out and everybody was in the house. It was easier to trick people. It's pretty impressive how versatile the Roblox engine is. I agree. But yeah, this is funny. They got Waffle House in there. I gotta find the fucking server for this shit. Other news, live action rated R Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Ronin movie in the works. Very interesting because there's also supposedly a video game in the work. After the success of last year's animated film Mutant Mayhem, Paramount Pictures is keeping the turtle power going by putting a new feature project into development. This one, however, will go beyond the realms of all ages material the long-standing property is known for, and instead go into a gritty rated R territory. Paramount is developing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin, adapting the popular storyline seen in recent comics as a live-action feature with the intent of making it R-rated. I'm watching it and playing it. You know it. We there day one, baby. My barber's son has a crypto wallet. They gonna care then. Just because one person you know got a crypto wallet, I think you're a little biased because you like you super into crypto. Just because you know a couple people. Like, how many people in the chat got a crypto wallet out of the 400 people we got in here in the chat? Tyler Burton Smith, who co-wrote the R-rated action film Boys Kill, who wrote and are actively using it, by the way. 29 iteration Chucky horror franchise Child's Play is penning the script. I don't use it. Not me. I got one, but I don't use it. I have one, but I haven't used it. I got one. I don't use that shit really. Your Twitch stream is the only one that doesn't lag for me. Okay, shout out to you. Walter Hamada is producing through his 18 Hertz production company as part of his multi-year deal with the studio. Hamada is the former head of DC Films who rose through the ranks at New Line, where he oversaw the Warner Bros. Division horror movies, including Conjuring and the It films. And The Last Ronin is about as terrifying as the Turtles can get, set in yeah, we know. Co-creator Kevin Easton and Tom Watts wrote the comic book. They're just giving the history. It's just an announcement. I don't see nothing else running. Wow, no one uses their wallet. Wow, black people is behind for real. I don't know about behind. Don't do that. I don't know about behind. I like to think that I stay up on that shit. There's just no real use case for it. I put a lot of money in. I was talking about it the other day. I put a lot of money in the Safe Moon. I got scammed. Somebody said black people are behind. Like, no, there's no real. I would say people as a whole are behind. There's no use case for it. What do you use your crypto for besides buying organs off the dark web? Like, there's no use case for Raccoon Coin. You said you need to be banned for that comment. You said your barber uses it, so it's going mainstream, and I said no, it's not. Who in the chat uses that shit? Nobody said they used it. Like, bruh, just accept it's not mainstream. Maybe in 5 years. Maybe in 5 years if things turn around. But right now, most people don't care about that shit. Most people are just trying to get by nowadays. I'm excited. I can't wait for a trailer for this joint. Got crypto in your name. He's too deep. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, he's a little biased. That's all I'm saying. Like, you gotta think outside your bias. Like, you're a little biased because you're super enthusiastic into it. There's no data used for crypto. Crypto's in the same space that AI is in. The tech is very cool and has a lot of potential, but the use cases just aren't there. I'd actually argue there's more use cases for AI than for crypto right now. I can give you a lot of use cases for AI. I use it for scripting. You can use it to automate a lot of different systems. You can use it to generate images. There's especially for somebody who needs a lot of art, especially if you're like a new business owner, AI is a game changer. What? Free art? I'm probably gonna piss some people off. So I would not compare crypto to AI. AI definitely has use cases. I had AI write me a code the other day. So many businesses use AI. I do think the word is like all over the place. It's become like a mainstream super thing. I get what you're kind of saying. Like it might be blown a little out of proportion. People are acting like AI is we haven't reached Ultron yet. People are talking like we're Ultron. We're not there, but there's definitely use cases. What did you link her on? Dave Bautista is joining the voice cast for the upcoming animated Aang, The Last Airbender movie, with K-pop star Eric Nam voicing Aang. Wait a minute, this is wrestling. This nigga found a way. This nigga Ronan found a way to sneak wrestling in this shit. I won't cap TBH. I'm a bit biased because I'm working on that AI thingy, and it's so frustrating to work with. I feel that. What are you working on? This nigga found a way to sneak his mud wrestling fetish into the goddamn stream. And I'm gonna let it slide because it's Avatar. Look, but Batista. We find out some details of the first 3 planned Avatar Airbender movies. I forgot they were coming out with this shit. With Dave Bautista. Who's Dave playing though? Nam will be voice acting Aang. I'm gonna imagine this is an older Aang, not the kid one, right? But Bautista will be playing a villain of some sort. Gotcha. Bro, he used to wrestle. He don't care about that career no more. He said, it's still wrestling. You still found a way. The OG creators are making the animated films. The OG creators were also working on the Netflix series, and then they left like midway. We got until this shit come out, and it's nothing but good news. You know, seeing is believing for me. Paramount Pictures made the reveal at CinemaCon 2024 presentation Las Vegas, which also confirmed it's on track for its already released October 2025. So next year, that's cool. I'm not like some big Bautista fan, but I guess that's cool. Are people in the chat?
Thanks for the resub, pal.
I can't say exactly what AI thing I'm working on, but when it launches, it'll come through. I'll let you know. True. Is it cool? Do you think it's game changing? Can you say that much? Yo, shout out to Zenpack with the sub. Appreciate it. Hold up, let me see. Sam's Club delivers to you, so you don't even need to. Does Sam's Club really deliver? Holy shit. I mean Costco delivers to you too. In Caposaurus Rex news, Foam Stars has nearly lost 75% of its player base. Game was a day one launch on PS5, 4, and the PlayStation Plus Essentials. And I said, I almost feel bad for Square Enix because this game was a giant meme. Everybody was talking about, let's foam it up. We finally have our own Splatoon on our platform, and nobody played this shit. Hardly anybody played this shit. He said, Sam's Club, nigga, you poor? Despite receiving a strong initial burst, I don't even think it received a strong initial burst. Has Sega said anything about mentioning a Game of the Year awards? Huh? What was Sega in Game of the Year awards? Shout out to Sensei with the sub. It sounds like their player count has done a free fall. Now, 2 months later, it seems players have all but abandoned Foam Stars for other PS5 multiplayer games. I said it when I played it. I was like, yeah, this game ain't gonna stick. Well, for people that work in the cloud computing space or starting out in cloud computing spaces, it'll make things a lot more accessible. Nice. Something that grinds my gears when you buy a game and play with friends and they all drop the game. Or no. The worst is when the friends convince you to get the game and then you start playing it and then they don't want to play it anymore. Yeah, which is kind of similar, but like it specifically pisses me off. If I chose to buy the game because I was interested, it's whatever. But when they like, yo, I need you to, but that's when I get really mad. Like, you bitch ass niggas, bro. I just got the noti. Yeah, whatever. You made it. It's all good. You found your way. That's my friend group. That's why I don't listen to Ethos when it comes to games. That's a shame. This game will. I next 6 months, I'm calling it. Or by the end of 2024, don't be surprised if the servers are offline for this shit. I think one thing these companies got to start doing is learning to. It's better to cut your losses early than let some shit drag on. It costs money to maintain the servers, to maintain the game, to pay the developers, when they could be working on something different. If shit doesn't turn around in the next 3 months, take it out back and shoot it. Just like I said with Suicide Squad. Take old Yeller back in the backyard, put the shotgun in his face, and say, hasta la vista, baby. Put the tweet out. You put they could tweet right now. We're shutting down the Foam Star servers next month. Nobody would care. Like, you wouldn't even. This game is so irrelevant. It wouldn't even be memed. It wouldn't even be memed. So just shut it down and move on to something else. You're wasting money. What about For Honor? That game needed a bit of time to find its footing. Do people still play that? For Honor? I already covered that yesterday, Sauce. The Destiny shit. Can you find those numbers on Steam? Damn, this game got more people than fucking Suicide Squad and Foam Stars. It still got 3. That's pretty respectable, considering this game is like 5-6 years old, ain't it? It's pretty respectable. That's just Steam too. We don't know the console numbers. If I had to take a wild guess, there's probably at least 10,000 people playing if you combine all the platforms. Based off those numbers. What did you link, Ronan? Oh my god. IGN Live dates and locations revealed for 2024. The Epic in-person event is coming to, oh, their bootleg E3. Oh, I don't care. I got invited to Summer Games Fest. We up, baby. Not only is Foam Star not what the people wanted, but I think it's a victim of coming out at the wrong time. Even if it came out at the right time, best case scenario, it would have still died. Yep, not yet, Robert. Yeah, you're done with we're done with the links from Ronan. Ronan, you're done. Heroes creator plans a new revival series. Tim Kring is reportedly planning to bring back Heroes for a second revival series called Heroes Eclipse. Save the cheerleader, save the world, guys. Nearly 2 decades ago, Tim Kring's comic book-inspired superheroes series, Heroes, was a breakout series for NBC. Now King is reportedly looking to revive the franchise with a new series, according to Deadline. The new revival show is called Heroes Eclipse and is currently being pitched to networks and streamers. Do y'all who watch Heroes? Season 1 was really good. After that, the shit was kind of ass. But it was an underrated show. Bro, just won't let it die for real. Do y'all want to see another Heroes? I'm in the camp. I don't really care. It wasn't that damn good. Don't know if you saw this already. What's this? Oh yeah. The purple Prince of Persia. Not a fan. The other one looks I played it. The other one is better, I think. And I don't like roguelikes. I think it's stupid that they released 2 Prince of Persia games in the same fucking year. And it looks identical to the one that's better. That's crazy. I just tweeted a Heroes gift during the eclipse. Did you finish watching the new season of Invincible? Nope. I haven't even started it since it came back. The Invincible lost its momentum for me. I'll get to it, but I gotta watch that. I gotta watch X-Men. I gotta watch Shogun. I still gotta watch Dune. I have too much stuff that there's never enough time in the fucking day. And if there is, for some reason, I never have energy. You know, just being an adult is whack. Yeah, I gotta watch Fallout. That's added to the list. Have you seen the Plug channel that's reposting all your videos? Yeah, for the millionth time. I don't care. It's all good. I don't care. I can claim the videos if I wanted to, if they start making money. They're just helping me. They're just promoting me. Yeah, don't rush back to Invincible 2 because we gotta wait for season 3 now, pretty much. Yeah, I keep seeing 97 is heat. I keep seeing that shit. Last but not least, Transformers and G.I. Joe unite in an epic crossover. Paramount Pictures has officially announced a crossover movie featuring characters from the Transformers and G.I. Joe franchise at CinemaCon, set to hit theaters in 2025. The announcement, which was teased in the past, has generated excitement among fans in both series, with a logo revealed at the event. This long-awaited collaboration promises to bring... Was this long-awaited? Chat, was y'all waiting for a G.I. Joe Transformers collab? Nigga, what? First of all, what's the correlation between Optimus Prime and knowing is half the battle? G.I. Joe. These niggas is just ninjas, bro. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, what is a ninja gonna ride on the back of Bumblebee and shit? Like, I gotta see a trailer, because to be honest, these G.I. Joe movies fucking suck, and the last few Transformers movies fucking suck. So why would I be excited? I don't know. There's a niche fan base for everything these days. Same company owns it. Oh, it's propaganda. What were the other big announcements at CinemaCon? Did I miss anything? Let's go to the Explore page. I know. Oh, Fallout 4, I believe I read, is free if you have Amazon Prime. So if you haven't played it, they're giving it away for free as like a promo for the show. New Joker movie looks dope. It looks okay. I got to see more. Blood of Zeus season 2. Who will be the next ruler? What is this? Shout out to the new Explore page.
Some of us.
The animation's cool, but like the story, I'm not like particularly sold on it. It doesn't really seem that interesting to me. Ground. I'm good off this. Monarch Legacy of Monsters has been renewed for season 2. I don't know what that is. SWAT is no longer canceled and has been revived for season 8. New Overwatch season 10 Mystic skins. Oh shit. Kendrick Lamar will be releasing a new live action musical comedy. What? Yo, shout out to the new, that nigga Elon's annoying, but he's been putting some new features on the website that are useful. Scary Movies getting a reboot. I don't care. That's it. Like, that's just the news. Kendrick Lamar and South Park creators Trey Parker and are doing an untitled musical for July 4th. You guys want to? Is Kendrick funny? Like, I don't know if that's his lane. Rihanna is voicing a Smurfette and creating original music for the Smurfs movie. Who's showing up? I'm low-key, about to be honest, the Blood of Zeus is really spotty. I've seen people say 50-50. Captain America will seemingly appear in X-Men 97. Well, I just got spoiled. All right. Is that it? There you go. Scary Movies in development. Which one is Scary Movie? Is that the one that was serious, or is that the one with the parody with the Wayne brothers? Let me be honest, I didn't like either. You said spoiled us too? What you want me to do, bro? I was scrolling. What do you want me to do? That's the parody? I'm going to be honest, I never found those movies funny. And I didn't find the scary one scary either. So I was like, yeah. Like it wasn't funny to me back in the day. I know people like it, but I would imagine this shit's gonna be horrible today. Cause like in this PC culture that we have, like, and I've watched a lot of videos about this shit too, and I kind of agree with it. One of the reasons why the genre for comedy movies has died is because niggas are so PC and bitch about shit every day. It's just gonna be a bunch of fucking safe ass, dumb ass, boring ass jokes. Because don't nobody want to offend nobody. It's not, I would not get too excited about this. Like that early 2000s type of comedy with movies like Dodgeball and what's the shit with McLovin? I used to love that shit. Those type of movies, like, I don't know, man. Don't know if you've seen this or what are your thoughts on some people's reactions to BGG. Man, did you just send me some Go Woke shit? Yeah, Superbad. Yeah, I used to love Superbad.
Because why make it a parody? Why not make it real? There's a bunch of these parody groups popping up everywhere. I
don't really care about this shit, bro. Like, the fact that we still have conversations on why people of color or other groups need their own like spaces is like a conversation. Like, it just shows you how the school system failed everybody. When white folks, certain groups, I want to say all white folks, but certain groups of white people are on the internet making groups called white boy gamers. Like, they really think they're oppressed or making parody accounts. Like, who cares? Yeah, I don't really care. I'm tired of having these conversations. Me personally, we've been over this. I think the solution is stop asking niggas for a seat at the table. Why are we still entertaining these types of people? I'm so tired of these conversations. Just uplift people who are doing good things in the space. Shout out to Crypto with the
wallet, enter your credit card.
Yeah, let them cry on their own.
Donate all those subs. But when I ask you to let me FaceTime Sonic from your phone, then it's a problem.
Shout out to Crypto using that Crypto for the 5 gifted subs. I had one of the biggest go woke, go broke ass niggas tweet me when that G4 shit was going on. I'm not gonna say the name because he's not gonna get no clout. But I'd argue he's probably the biggest. He tried to bait me. I just muted him. Like, you're not getting no convert. There's nothing to gain out of this. I don't care what you think. Like, oh shit. You don't have to entertain that shit. What else we got on this fun line? Fair enough. I lied that video because I linked that video because it's like they feel badly about it and they put their money where their mouth is. Like, yeah, if you feel like you need your own space, go for it. Ain't nobody gonna care. So you don't fuck with the original Scream movie? I don't fuck with you can mute people on Twitter. Yeah. It's right there. You just hit the 3 dots. You can do it on your phone too. Hit the 3 dots next to a tweet. You can do mute the conversation if niggas like, so like you use mute the conversation for like, if niggas is arguing over something you said and you're tired of hearing it, but you don't want to mute them, you mute the conversation so you don't see it anymore. Or you can mute the person as a whole. They'll never show up on your timeline. I do this almost daily for dumb shit that I see on my For You page. But yeah, you can mute people. It's better, in my opinion, it's better than blocking, because then they're just shouting into the void and they don't know that they're blocked. Because for some reason, some people get a boner when you block them. So like, you gotta, if I blocked you on Twitter, you did something bad. Yeah, I've had some people muted for over a decade. Yep, I never see their tweets. I think that's everything.